Right.
Welcome back to Wolf's Up's podcast
Number
6.
What?
Today we're joined with...
Is it 6?
It's number 6, I think, yeah.
Right.
And if not, then fuck it don't really matter.
We're wrong.
We're wrong.
Poorly prepared.
We're here with Mr. Thomas Lindley, a.k.a. Jay Lings. He's leaving us next week. We'll get into that, though.
Appreciate it.
Phone's going
I
off.
know.
And then
we're getting phone calls already.
We're also joined by the man himself, Sluggy Beats. Welcome to the podcast again, Sluggy.
Thanks for having me back.
What you saying, man?
Not much.
How's it going? You're pretty big time now, to be fair, aren't you? Like, it's hard to get you to do out anymore. But
yeah, invoice will be coming through after.
Time is money.
So we've literally got no direction for this pod, as I was just saying.
No.
Probably dive into you going away, Thomas. And
Yeah.
Are you excited? Are you sad?
I'm. It's a mixed bag of emotions, to be fair. As I've said to you already, like, obviously I'm really excited to go, but at the same time, it's leaving Wolf's Ups behind, leaving WPS behind. Like, still gonna be, I don't know, like, part of it, obviously, but
Just
not active, not just on the other side of the world in 11 hours time difference. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, man. But
it's gonna be sad. It's gonna be a sad day.
it's gonna be weird, mate. It's gonna be very strange. Like, I'm saying that though, when I was just in the toilet, then I was thinking about like how sick this place is.
Yeah,
like,
WPS.
I literally just sat there thinking, you know what, like, I can leave happy knowing that this place is like this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've brought it like a long way, I think, from when we first decided we were going to do this. Like, when were it now? We're at like start of January? Something like that?
Probably like
yeah.
6 weeks ago or something, innit?
Yeah.
But this room will literally just empty, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much nothing in here.
Like, the before and after pictures of this room
Looks pretty
are
wild.
some of the best. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so
yeah.
sick. And it's just a bit of paint, bit of soundproofing, bit of blood, sweat and tears,
Bit of love.
bit of love.
And all the WPS boys are in the building now, so
Yeah.
we've got the
Present.
got Sluggy, Tom, and Charlie behind the camera.
Charlie
Shout out Charlie.
Shout out Charlie behind the camera, man.
So how's life for you, Sluggy?
It's
Busy?
pretty good. Not bad. Obviously, Tom's going away, so that's like big hindrance to the
bonus.
year.
When we last spoke, I
Yeah,
think
you were going so well, and then I decided I'm not staying anymore.
we last spoke in the house was slowly, well, I suppose it was quickly taking off. You were getting
When
some
did we last
traction.
speak?
Probably like 6 months ago, wasn't it? Maybe even more.
Like summer last year.
Yeah. It was
Podcast,
it was
obviously.
warm, wasn't it? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
podcast, like it was red hot.
It was
Yeah,
when
yeah,
we
yeah.
kind of just about like finished in the first studio,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah.
Like getting it ready.
So I feel like you were already making some pretty good moves then.
Yeah.
What's life been like since then?
Ups and downs. You know what I mean?
Ups and downs.
We did
yeah.
did the first season of In the House. That went really well.
Yeah.
Second season came through, basically did the same thing, and it done well again. And then obviously now, been having some meetings and stuff like that. Got a team involved around it, and we're looking at launching season 3, bigger and better, biggest artists we've had on and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like people that everyone will sort of know.
Yeah.
And yeah, just like big tunes incoming, basically. Big things for the channel. Obviously, I think the growth so far has been good, but I think it's probably going to triple, if not quadruple, you know what I mean? Once these...
I can see that happening.
Yeah, once these artists that start drop... Obviously, I don't want to say any names just in case it's not
Just
like...
in case.
You don't want to
Yeah,
say
just
someone's coming on and then
it don't happen. But yeah, like
We've
the
got-
names that are been discussed and stuff like that, like
Yeah.
they're people that I listen to on a regular basis, and I know that people are going to go mad.
Well, we've heard, me and Tom was speaking the other day, Drizzy Drake.
Oh yeah, Drake's
We've
coming
heard
through.
about that.
Jake's heard about Sluggy making waves in the UK, and he wants to get on that.
Yeah, we
UK
just
UK house MC scene.
sorting the contract out and that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, don't let him have your pants down, bro.
No, yeah, well, yeah, he's paying me too much, if anything.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So what? Go on, Tom.
We said that at the exact same time, and that's weird.
What I'm gonna say is, so how many subscribers would you be happy with in a year's time? Because I was on the phone to you yesterday, and I remember saying, bro, I could imagine you having like 70k in a year's time. But then when I came off the phone, I thought, Are you wanting more than that, or because in your head you're probably thinking
What are you at right now? Like 6,
you're at like 7K, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm.
But I know you dream big, bro.
I don't even know. I'm on like 7.5, I think.
Yeah.
The fact that I don't even know probably shows that I'm actually not that arse now. Like,
Nah.
not as in I'm not bothered about growing it and stuff like that, but at the end of the day,
It
like,
could be 100,000. It could be
It's all about
Yeah.
the
20.
tunes
yeah,
and
as,
the
as
videos.
long as like we're banging out good songs that people like and it's positive feedback from those songs, I'm not really bothered whether the channel's got 10K or a million. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
obviously, if we hit 100K, that's a big celebration. You know what I mean? It shows that
Mm.
you've done something big, but at the same time, I'm not using that as like validation of I'm doing
Nah.
something right. It's more like if I'm putting out good songs and people like them, then
Could you see 100K in a year's time?
I
Realistic or no?
don't see why not.
A year
But-
from now,
Yeah.
if you get like you know, this team behind you, and you actually,
Yeah,
you know, they're helping you with like the promotional side of it, and
Yeah.
obviously linking with the connections that they've got, getting some
yeah,
big artists in who are going to pull in like.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
you've already got like videos that have got nearly 1 mil. views.
yeah.
What's it going to take for a fractional percent? If you
That's
get
it.
a few more videos that are more consistent on those like high 100,000,
Yeah.
you only need a fraction of those people to
Yeah.
subscribe, and then you've got, you know.
Yeah, the only thing about my channel is I just don't know if it's a channel that people. The only reason I'm doubting it is just because I don't know if people would click subscribe on a channel like that. Like, I don't know about you boys.
Kind
but
of click the music video and watch the music.
yeah,
listen to
like
the music.
like Drake, I'll go watch a music video if he dropped it, but I couldn't tell you if I'm subscribed to Drake or not.
I get that.
But it doesn't really matter if I am, because if Drake's dropping a
Could
video,
you
I'm gonna
see
know about
like
it.
in the house being its own channel? You know, like you've got Fire in the Booth or something
Mm.
like that. I know that's
Yeah.
like a BBC
Um,
Radio 1
Yeah,
extra
yeah.
Well, to be honest with yeah,
section, but
no, only but the channel at the minute is called Sluggy Beats Media, but that's going to change to just being Sluggy Beats.
yeah.
Yeah.
So then it just looks like more like,
That's
because
a
the vision
that's
I had
better,
for
innit?
it, yeah, originally was more like a GRM Daily type thing, Grime Daily sort of channel, where I'd eventually like sort of put it to one side and like eventually it just sort of run itself. Like people would drop their own music videos and then stuff like that. But as time's gone on and it's developed and everything, I think I become more of a part of it rather than less a part of it.
Yeah.
So I
you're-
think it's more like me as
yeah.
an artist and stuff like
that's
that.
what I'm
and
just going to say.
my own work on there. So like, even when I've dropped other people's videos that are nothing to do with me, everyone still thinks it's my tune.
Yeah.
So I just can't see that working sort of thing. So I think going in the direction of making it,
So you're going to stop posting other people's
that's
posting
not,
music videos?
yeah, it's not going to happen anymore. So it's just going to be all my work on there.
Because I think last time we spoke, you were kind of behind that idea of posting other people's stuff, weren't you?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
getting
yeah.
them to maybe pay for it or
Well, yeah, I was still seeing the gap in the market for like, I still think it is
For
there.
that in this niche.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
A Grime Daily sort. Like obviously Grime Daily started out on Grime.
yeah,
It's not Grime anymore. It's just whatever, but
just like
Yeah.
just rap in
Yeah,
general.
mainstream rapping.
But
I feel like you are probably, I mean, obviously you're way more immersed in that like world,
yeah,
that scene. So
Yeah.
you'll know more than me, obviously. But I feel like, are you not already plugging that gap? Like you are already.
I
in
am.
terms of in
I
the
am.
house,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
You are
yeah.
that GRM daily for that particular.
Are you that
genre.
guy, or like, is there anyone else doing it who's bigger? Or
Nah,
is-
no, but I'd compare more what I'm doing to like what Fumes the Engineer's doing with Plugged In.
yeah,
In the drill scene, whereas like
Yeah.
something like there's him for drill, and then there's also like something like Grime Daily.
yeah,
So they're sort of filling two gaps
Okay.
each, like freestyle series and then just a media channel, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Whereas I think obviously mine's turned into the freestyle series for the house scene, whereas there's still, I think, a gap there for like a big media thing. But I think that person would have to like commit to doing like blog posts and stuff like that, as well as
Could you not
just posting videos.
do that as well on another channel? Or are you just taking on too much?
Potentially, but I would say that my time is already filled with like focusing on what I need to do. And I feel like I've just now got to a point where like I'm fully just doing music now. Just like actually just all I do is like get in the studio and make music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas
is-
before,
I've
like,
heard that when I've been here painting.
yeah,
I vibe it,
yeah,
mate. It's fucking sick, you know. It gets me through the painting.
Yeah.
yeah. Like literally, I'll
And
just
then
come in now and make songs. So.
Every now and then I'll go in and I'll be like, yo, run that back. Run that back.
Bit of co-producing.
Yeah. Go producing and then realising it was absolutely no help whatsoever. It's making it worse. I was going to say, bro, like, obviously you're, I mean, people watching may not know this, but you're going to be performing, aren't you? Like an event? Or,
Yeah.
Or,
But
or
I mean,
events are on the horizon.
yeah. I am going to be at
Event horizon.
Wonderland Festival, which has got like TD on it, Tom Zanetti, big names like that. Carl the Dragon.
What, does he make music?
I don't know if he
Or is
just
he
sort of
just
like
like
they play music and he's just there or what. I don't know.
Right.
I think he just like shouts stuff on the mic.
You know,
I think it's a bit like a karaoke type thing.
Where is it at this festival?
You know, I don't even know.
you know,
just
T-
said
I don't
you're
even
going.
know, but
You know-
I know I'm gonna be there. But
TPD TV, those boys that I met in,
Yeah,
Leeds.
them, rock climbing.
yeah, the lads who do the festival videos.
yeah.
All last year when they were going, especially festivals in the UK, like they were DJing, but they don't. I don't know if they know like how
They just
to
stand
properly
behind
DJ.
the-
They just stand
Yeah.
behind the decks and like put a playlist on. And
Yeah,
they, like,
yeah.
mix a few tunes in together.
Right. What kind of tunes will you be playing?
Well, I'm performing with a rapper called Jenks, who's also
Right.
like under the same management as what I'm going through.
Ah, right.
So yeah, we're gonna go out there and just like perform together. But it's more just sort of like meeting the connections there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you ever see yourself hopping on the mic?
Rapping?
Yeah,
Nah, definitely not.
definitely
No,
not.
Nah.
Not like a TD vibe. Has he done any like that?
He's sung little like hooks and I could see myself singing like a little hook or something like that. But
With his
No.
track with Bugsy, is it him singing on the
nah,
hook?
that's not him singing.
Is it
no,
not?
No.
No.
He's got it's called Something World or something.
Right. Sounds good.
But he's yeah, he sung a hook on that and it's good. But like stuff like that, like you know, even like a producer like Timbaland and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? He does little bits here and there, which to me is just like part of the beat still. But like actually going out there and being like I'm a rapper, I think people do too much. It's like
Yeah.
you can
Stick
only
to what you're
yeah.
good at.
Obviously there's people
Fair
out there
play.
like
I've heard you
Kanye
try
and
and
stuff
sing,
like
and it's
that.
pretty dead.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a singer.
Would you ever bring Charlie in for some singing?
I reckon you should, man.
Charlie's the man behind the camera, by the way.
If
We
you were
refer
doing
to him as MGK.
yeah, MGC. Like, I'm thinking more like, I don't know, like, is there room for a Charlie Beck style hook on a house track? I could see it.
Probably if
Like a pop punky style hook.
Like a pop punk.
I'm not
That's
sure
fucking-
about
you're
pop
clashing
punk
too-
house.
You're clashing two worlds.
yeah,
there.
I
Yeah.
think that's what you need to.
Although, what about like the tunes that mix rock and
like rock and rap.
rap?
Yeah,
That's worked a few times, man.
Yeah, we had this conversation, didn't we, when we were
Yeah.
painting in here? Like,
Could you mix house and
Like,
rock, for example?
Walk This Way, Run DMC type shit.
It's not really house, though, is it?
No, obviously no, but we're saying like mixing genres.
I don't know. Someone will do it one day, won't they?
Yeah.
But
With you.
whether it
I think-
sounds
I think-
sounds
I
good
think
or
you
not
do.
is
We're
We're
another
just
question.
putting like
Yeah.
stupid ideas, taking up valuable space in
Yeah,
your
true.
head, aren't we?
True.
Yeah.
I feel like
So
I feel like we need to take a moment of appreciation for the new light that we've got in the studio.
cheers
That's
for that.
That's
it.
it.
Moment gone now. Is
That's
that
the
it?
moment of appreciation there.
There's only so much
So
that
if
can
you
be said
can't
about a
tell,
light.
whenever we talk, if people are listening to it on Spotify, they won't be able to see.
If you're
but
listening, I really do apologise by the way for this shit podcast.
when you talk, it changes, which is pretty sick. How's that looking? I can't. Yeah,
That's
Dreadful.
amazing. Isn't it?
I'll put it back on. There we go. Sorry,
So
I just wanted to
Sluggy.
flex the new light.
Yeah, it looks sick, bro.
Keep that control away from me, because I'll do it.
Like, gonna flex the egg time.
Flex the egg time. I thought you were meant. Oh, you. Mate, why is it so
Podcast
wet?
is off now.
It's because all
So
salt
wet.
lamps fucking pissing out water. So Sluggy, another question: How
So,
big's
Tom.
this Wonder Festival?
Wonder Festival.
What's it called?
Wonderland.
Oh, Wonderland.
Wonderland Festival.
And are
yeah.
you like
It's big, yeah. It'll be
Do
big.
you know what time you're playing and for how long and stuff
I
like
ain't
that?
got a clue, honestly. I'm just showing up
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna enjoy it. see
With
what
your
happens.
management, you just show up.
Yeah. But performing wise, like this year, probably not going to be like a huge thing.
Will you
It's
be
probably
practicing then, lad, or will you literally just go and wing it?
probably go and wing it for that one.
Serious?
Yeah. Well, it's
No,
not
bro.
it's not a proper set. I'm actually going to be going on doing a few tunes.
I thought you'd want some kind of practice though, no?
Yeah.
If there's going to be quite
I
a
have
few
DJ'd
people there.
before though, so it's
But with this guy, obviously, you won't have even met him, will you?
no. I'm meeting him on Monday though. But
Can me and Tom come down and help?
we'll have to see. We'll have to talk to the boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
See what we can do.
I would.
I could
if,
press
if I
play.
can
You
afford
can't
it, if I
come.
could justify it and afford it,
I'll
mate,
pay for you
I
to
would
come
love
back,
to.
mate. We'll go on
Love
Sluggy's set.
That would be so good, mate. That would be so good.
Now we'll
Just
see.
be
We'll see
Clinging
what can
onto his
happen.
coattails with the clout, just like, yes, bro.
Get Carl the
That'd be
Dragon
awesome.
on Wolf Juice.
Raw scoops.
That'd go off on TikTok, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I feel like there
Carl
is a
the
gap
Dragon
for
doing raw scoops and playing a set.
mate.
Do
Juice
you
on
reckon
juice.
there's a...
What if you kill him?
Fucked, I believe in country. Eh, so. Serious.
Carl the Dragon frothing at mouth at Wonderland
I'd be out of
Festival.
here, living on a fucking beach somewhere.
Well,
come to
local-
Australia, mate.
Different
We'll
name.
set up, start afresh.
Yeah, get a better call Saul on job.
I feel like we probably should talk about the future of wolves. Yeah, can't speak.
Wolf
Wolf
subs.
supplements. Yeah.
Mate, honestly, it's going to take me a couple of years to recover from you leaving. But
Oh, mate.
once we get
Couple of
back,
years.
I honestly don't know what's in the pipeline at the minute. Just more of what we're doing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Try to save some cash and then
Yeah.
come out
bring
with some new stuff. Yeah, just obviously went away to Thailand, so that we didn't get anything done. Well, obviously you ran the shop and ran everything
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
but it's
It
always
was-
good to be there.
Well,
and
yeah, it's like
do new shit.
it were a holiday for you, obviously, mate. So it's like
Yeah.
you need to
Kind of just getting
come
back on my
recharge,
feet. Man.
yeah, get
So
your shit together.
You know when you started Wolf Subs,
yeah,
like the vision you had for it, do you sort of feel like you've done it? If that makes sense. Like for me, starting music, I was like, I want to do music for a living. Now I've done that.
full time.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I've done it. But I'm not saying I'm
Yeah,
stopping.
definitely.
But it's like, oh, I've done it, and everything now is a bonus. Would you say you're at
I'd
that
say
with Wolf
so,
Subs?
bro.
Yeah.
Selling the first 200 tubs were like
Yeah.
genuinely
I've done
like if I could sell them, I'd be happy.
it.
Like,
Yeah.
and just being a brand that people recognise in UK. Like if I went up to, I don't know if I went up right up north or right down south and went into a gym and spoke to a load of lads who were right into the gym and supplements, that probably would have heard of Wolf Subs,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
pretty mad.
Huge.
It is insane, man. Like when we're packing these orders and I'm looking at the addresses that they're going to, and it's
Yeah,
every corner of the UK, fucking America.
there's a lot
You
in
name it.
America, and it's
Yeah.
mad because these guys aren't coming from Instagram either. They're coming from like
Organic,
database websites and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
which obviously shows that the product's
Which
good
is-
and it's getting recognised.
Yeah. Which is weird. Like, I mean, obviously we've got this Wakefield podcast studios, and the other day I had a phone call from a media agency wanting to book in. Obviously, you boys know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said to her, like, do you follow us on Instagram? Because I'm so used to all my customers for
Coming
Wolf
from
Subs coming from Instagram. And she's like, no, I just found you on Google, whatever. And to
Yeah,
me, I
yeah,
was like,
Yeah.
that's so strange because it's so different from. Wolf
Supplements,
Subs, but-
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, happy with where I am, definitely, but I'm not
stopping.
satisfied at all.
Yeah.
Not
No,
really.
I'm the same.
I
but
think
just-
you two have both got some serious momentum, like on your side, you know, and I think that comes from just serious consistency.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Maybe so.
you're active every day, posting stuff on your story. Same with you. You're making beats every day. You're pumping YouTube videos out all the time. You've always got somebody coming in recording something. You're always planning the next thing, and
It's mad, really, 'cause you're probably the same as me, lad. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough at all.
Yeah,
And then when
yeah.
I speak to Amy and stuff, I'm like, she's like, Tom, you do so much compared to when I met you. Like, you're always
Yeah.
doing something.
yeah,
Yeah.
Half the time you get in at like 8:30, 9, and you're
Yeah,
straight in bed, get up at 6 and do it all again.
yeah.
And when I actually stop and think about it, I'm like, fuck yeah, I do a lot more than I used to do, but
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not doing enough.
Yeah, it's easy to
Like
feel
you tell
lazy.
yourself you
I
haven't
think.
got the option to do nothing.
yeah,
Like you when that becomes the norm,
yeah.
then anything less than that, like you say,
It's when you
just
start
feel
doing
like-
hard shit as well. Like start doing something
Yeah.
tough that's not easy, and you tick that off,
Yeah.
and then you kind of get used to that. But then you want to do something else that's tough and challenging.
Simple shit like, obviously we've been going to the gym together, haven't we, this month?
Yeah.
Just drag it when like making myself accountable to you to drag myself out of fucking bed on a morning, like
Game
Early
changer. Man.
doors.
Getting up early.
getting that exercise in like straight away to start the day. It just sets you up for the rest of the day. It's like putting that first domino up for the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like just
Yeah,
getting up
yeah.
early and ticking something off. Like I always feel so sluggish when I get up if I ever get up at 9 or half. Yeah, you're quite bad for it, aren't you? But
I was,
You
I
get-
was,
you
I was
do
laughing
get-
at sluggish.
sluggish. I thought you meant rocking up out of bed, but to be fair, Harry gets a lot of shit done.
Harry
so.
starts his day at 12, man, with a full English.
This is true.
For me,
Nah,
though,
I
when
start my day at like 10.
Yeah.
10, yeah.
To be
Well,
fair,
get-
you
get
both
up at-
smashed gym though.
I
You
get
go
up
to
at
bed
half
late,
8.
don't you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I go to bed at like 1 a.m.
See, I go to bed at like 10, half 10.
But I get up at like,
I'm kind of in
8.
between those two times. At the
Yeah.
minute.
I need an hour and a half on a morning before I do anything.
Yeah, that's got to be fucking
What is the
Bullshit.
morning routine?
Gotta be a what?
bullshit. Like,
What do you mean?
anyone could say that, bro. If you just
Nah,
got
I do.
up and you don't
Nah,
need
swear down, bro. If I get up and go out the house straight away, I feel ill. I'm not joking. I do it throws me
Or have you
off.
got has your body got a real like fucking
Nah, I feel
state, man?
sick. Genuinely, it makes me feel sick.
Or like physically sick.
Yeah. Well, I
I
actually
do
feel
get
sick.
that.
Like,
I get that.
I get up, have me hurts, coffee,
Oh,
shower.
When do you have your coffee?
Tom's gonna get onto some.
I'll get on some science.
Bro, I'm gonna out myself here. This might seem dirty, but is it just me that cleans the teeth before breakfast? Because I know that you're supposed to obviously
Right.
have breakfast and then clean your
I
teeth.
don't. I just don't clean my
I
teeth.
have
Nah, I clean them after breakfast.
got
I
them
don't have
sweet-
breakfast, to be fair.
Oh,
got
do
them
you not?
sweet corn teeth.
But I know cleaning your teeth and then eating is supposed to be bad or something. But for
I
me,
do it the
That
other
makes
way
sense,
around.
doesn't it?
I always brush my teeth after breakfast.
yeah, I do it before me
That
just
makes
because it
sense.
just
I don't know why. Why would you do that though? Because
before.
surely everything tastes rank because you've just got toothpaste mouth.
Not me, bro.
Nah,
No,
you
Feel
don't
different.
mind the
Nah,
taste.
just Get up, clean my teeth, breakfast, coffee.
go
You
outdoors.
so you
sick.
deliberately. What is that? Probably because your bathroom's upstairs, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just opposite.
Just can't be
bedroom.
asked walking back up.
Maybe that's it. I don't know. It's just how I prefer to
sense,
do
really.
things.
Fair enough. If it works, at least you're brushing your teeth, mate.
I know it's supposed to be bad for your teeth though, but
Is it?
well, I don't know. That's just what I've heard.
Well, it makes sense, bro.
Just
Doesn't
what I've heard.
Yeah, you're
it? Take Gary's advice.
supposed.
isn't it?
If you, do you feel like you ever have like a crash in the afternoon, like 3 o'clock ish?
No, I feel fucking quality all day, me.
But
Yeah.
Harry's just constantly topped up on caffeine.
I
though,
am,
that's
to
the
be
thing.
fair.
I'm gonna say
I
that.
have
too,
coffee
bro.
at the exact same time every single day, and it keeps me
Do you?
perfect. Yeah.
Do you drink energy
oh,
drinks as
shit.
well?
Well, I get up, have a coffee,
Yeah.
then at like 9:45, have scoop of wolf juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to the gym, 2-hour gym. Then I'll get here, have
Have a
dinner,
coffee.
dinner with a
Some
coffee.
mad shit going on over here. Spider-Man crawling about on the cameras.
Yeah, dinner and a coffee. Then I'll.
Yeah.
What, we've been going 25 minutes already?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. All we've talked about is brushing his teeth.
Go on anyway. You have a
But
coffee.
yeah,
read
get
it.
here,
Every
dinner,
time.
coffee, do
Same
work,
time every day.
3 o'clock, coffee, 6 o'clock, coffee.
It's because you make your
It's
coffee
6
so
o'clock.
weak, man. One teaspoon of coffee
Yeah, but then do you not think that maybe then you would get a crash?
makes you just keep going with stronger.
Do you have a normal coffee at 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
Not a decaf thing.
No.
No. Oh, shit.
I back that as well.
Yeah. You're
See,
probably
I-
going to drop some shit like, I'll be up all night, but that's because you haven't worked hard enough, you know what I mean?
This is the latest I've had a coffee for a long time.
Nah, I'm
Yeah.
only joking.
Yeah. But then,
Caffeine affects people differently, I guess, but
yeah, I mean, obviously it depends on tolerance, doesn't it? Like,
I could
Some-
have a pre-workout at like 6:30, 7 and still sleep fine.
I was doing that at one point and I just could not sleep.
No.
I was laid in bed till like 2 a.m. just almost like ears ringing, and I was like, "What
Really?
the fuck am I doing?" Yeah,
Ears ringing.
not like that serious, but like I'm exaggerating, but just laid there.
You don't drink that much caffeine though in general, do you? Although you
I-
have been having quite a bit of coffee recently.
I feel like maybe compared to you, because I know that you love an energy drink.
Yeah, they're bad, aren't they? Really, quite bad.
You love an energy drink.
Yeah,
If I'm having caffeine, I'll just go to a nice coffee shop and just
you
get
love a nice coffee.
get a latte. And that'll be me for the day.
Yeah, I get
And maybe
that.
have a green tea as well, but
Yeah.
that's like minimum.
That's not much.
It's
Really.
not much at all. So
I've got a routine with caffeine.
Drop it on us.
Wake up, I'll have a coffee, but my coffee's like
10 scoops,
probably 5 teaspoons. Or
5
2
teaspoons.
tablespoons maybe, which could be like 6 teaspoons. It's a lot of coffee. It fills up like half a cup. Which is probably like 350 milligrams of caffeine. But that's like a pre-workout coffee as well, you got to bear in mind.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I don't have a pre-workout. Because if I had a pre-workout
Yeah.
first thing in the morning, I'd just probably be on toilet straight away. So
Yeah.
then get to work, hold off for a bit at like 1 o'clock, have an energy drink. And then maybe if I'm flagging by like 3:30, 4, have a coffee.
Mm.
That's it. I don't think that's too bad.
No?
And it like when you consider that caffeine is a drug, you think about how many people are just on it all day, every day.
Yeah, well,
Like,
it's so addictive.
It is. It's crazy, to be honest.
We don't have that many downsides either compared
No.
to.
I reckon it's good for you, me.
Well, it's good for your brain. I think it's neuroprotective.
It's
'Cause
neuroprotective.
Yeah.
But if you're drinking it in the form of like energy drinks, that's the downsides are probably higher because it's not good
This
for
is
your
coming
liver,
from-
your
Yeah.
kidneys.
It's
Yeah,
coming
like
from
I
a
know
man
it's
who
not
does
good.
it every day.
That's coffee is full of antioxidants and is actually good. Well, it's amazing for your brain, obviously, with the caffeine. But yeah, energy drinks are not the one.
I have to be feeling very impulsive to have an energy drink. Like, honestly, like I get fucking pazzy when I'm going out drinking. Like if when we were out last weekend,
Yeah.
I'm there having like vodka coke, and I'm thinking, so much caffeine in this, it's fucking me up. Like by the second every drink I'm having, I'm like,
Really?
yeah.
But you're
swear.
drinking alcohol, which is 100 times worse.
I know, but I don't know. It's just I've got a confession, boys. I feel like I've fucking drunk way too much over it last month.
Yeah.
I feel like I've had the wettest start to a year ever
Just drinking.
for me. Yeah,
It's just going to carry on as well when you go as.
I
In
would
Thailand.
I'd like to get to a point when I'm away, right? After I've got over like the first kind of couple of months of integrating into the new.
Just traveling
Place that I'm
and having
living,
fun.
yeah.
Like,
Once I've got over that, I would love to go sort of like teetotal, like sober. It sounds like I'm a fucking addict.
bro, that is not happening.
Sounds like I'm an
I don't-
alcoholic.
You like the idea, you like the sound of that, and it sounds amazing.
I thought
There's
I
no
thought about
fucking
it
way.
before.
Yeah.
I think it's bad for you, me.
How's
Going
it
sober.
bad for you?
Well, because then every
This is
single
gonna be
every
interesting.
single for me, yeah. If I didn't drink, every single hour would be a work hour.
Every hour would be a work hour.
If you didn't
Yeah.
drink, every hour would be a work hour.
Yeah.
Like you'd have no relief.
Oh, so you need a drink to enjoy yourself.
No, that's
some alcoholic behavior.
that's not what I'm saying, right? But
Do you drink every night, Sluggy?
no, do I fuck?
Oh, you do?
I've done that before, but not now. But one night a week for me.
One night
Usually.
a week. And that's the only night where you feel like you're not working.
Yeah.
That's mad. I get that, though.
Yeah.
I just think it's
When-
good for you to like. I feel like in the UK especially, maybe if you were in a different country where you could actually do stuff, but for me, the only thing that you can do with your mates is go to the pub, or like doing something like what we're doing, like off to watch boxing next month. But
Yeah, it's all
realistically, we're
revolves
all going to
around
be on it,
drinking,
aren't we?
doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, like
It is
I
weird.
get
how-
that.
if you were like, oh, shall we all go boxing and all drive there and then drive home?
Be a
It
bit
is
shit,
weird
wouldn't
how
it?
We'd all just be sat there. wouldn't we?
Alcohol's alcohol is like one of the only.
It brings people together.
It's
I
one of the
suppose.
only
Yeah.
drugs though that where if you don't do it, people might think there's something wrong with you.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying though? Like
No, I've
You
got
could go
I've got
out-
friends who are sober and that I don't think
they're
they're
boring
weird.
as fuck.
No, I don't think they're weird or anything. But
I go time without drinking.
I go
Yeah.
time without
I go
drinking
months
as well.
without drinking.
But
When was that?
I've gone months without
Last time
drinking.
you went months.
I can't remember.
How often were you drinking when you were in Thailand? Every night, do you reckon?
Drunk every night for 3 weeks.
For 3
To be
weeks.
fair, heavy drinking as well.
Yeah.
Thing is, when I think you do something
So
like
bad.
that,
It makes
you
me
do need a
nervous,
bit of time
bro.
off.
Like thinking about going to Thailand.
But I felt better for it,
I'll literally
bro.
go on Monday.
I think Harry's right.
That's what I mean.
I
That's
felt
what I
better
mean.
for it.
It's a reset.
Like that first
It's a
beer at day.
reset.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like getting it out your system or just?
From what I've learned, since doing my own thing, like I was too focused on it to the point where I probably got a bit weird, and I was like, like the thought of going out and doing something fun stressed me out.
I
So
get
I
it.
was like, oh, like that's time off,
Wasting
like
time.
like going on holiday or
Yeah, that's
anything like
obsessive,
that. I was like,
yeah.
I can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's
And
a
when
healthy balance.
Yeah, when I did it, it was like the great reset. You know what I mean? Like,
Genuinely though, like
and you just
time off
freshes you.
is fucking so
Yeah.
good for you.
I remember
It's
when
needed.
you came back from Thailand and you were just like, I'm ready to work now.
Just what? Yeah, I
And
went
I
on
feel
a
like
bit of a Madden.
since you came back, like, you started training way more often.
Yeah,
Eating way better. Like, I feel like you're a different person.
mate,
to
I was
when
so
you,
fucked up before I went. I didn't even realize it until
Mate,
I got back.
do you remember like you just had no energy? You were like
Zombie.
you were
a
like
zombie, bro.
you were a lot skinnier as well.
Yeah, I lost
Like,
a lot of weight.
yeah,
It's
And you
crazy though. You get into like a
yeah.
rhythm and you just work. Like Harry says, you feel like you don't
didn't
need
even
time off.
you weren't even giving yourself time to go to the gym.
No, which
You
is
were
mad.
training like once a week max.
And that's like for 6 years I've trained and had more than like 2 or 3 days off. So
yeah,
it's crazy. But yeah, time off is power, man.
100%,
Necessary.
definitely.
yeah.
Just feel like you want more time off then. Though. Like got back from
Feels
Thailand,
good.
like I want to go away again. To be fair,
Yeah.
Nah, well, I've never really been away from that long, so maybe I would get used to it if that was the case.
Mm.
Feel like it gives you a new perspective though on what you need to do, because I've gone away and then realised that I've been wasting my time doing something for the past 2-3 months.
yeah,
And it's like that hasn't actually.
Yeah, like
And
it
then-
gives you a chance to look at stuff from a
Yeah,
different
yeah.
angle,
And then
reevaluate.
when you're away, you think, right, what do I need to do to get to this next?
yeah.
So I suppose in a way you are still working while you're on holiday if you're thinking about that. But
Mm.
I mean,
It's-
when I were on holiday, I mean, decided to drop the creatine and like
yeah,
message manufacturers about that because I just
Yeah.
thought it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
make,
yeah,
just
yeah.
one of them. But like, it just makes sense.
yeah,
Exactly. Yeah,
But
I'm looking forward to going away for that exact reason.
yeah,
Like
just
I
new
feel like
perspective.
obviously like I've been focused with this stuff,
yeah,
like probably more so like the physical side of this stuff, you know,
Yeah.
particularly. But because I've been going for so long, do you know what I mean? Like I were umming and ahhing for ages about actually pulling the trigger and ordering my like paying for my tickets and stuff.
yeah.
So that was like a limbo period. Then I did it, and then since I've booked it, it's like, oh, I'm going. So
Yeah,
I'm not there yet, but it's going to happen. And then everything beyond that is like a mystery right now. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I feel like you need it, bro. Like just
yeah,
to do it because you've
Yeah.
said you're going to do it, and you're the kind of guy. If you said you're going to do it and you don't do it, it'll just piss you off.
exactly.
Just all your life, you'll be like, "Why the fuck did I not
exactly,
do that?"
exactly.
But
I see. So it's actually like opened my eyes talking to people about going away, as I have opened my eyes to the amount of people that have regrets in their life.
bro, so many.
You know, like
Yeah.
like these people who, for one reason or another, wanted to do something and then they never fucking bothered
People
to do
say,
it.
"Oh, I wish I'd have done that.
Yeah,
I'd have done that if this would." If it's like,
so
nah,
many
if you want to do
people,
something,
mate.
you
so
can do
many
it.
people. They'd say like, oh yeah, even like last night I were out and I was talking to people and they're like, yeah, I want to go, but got a bird. I got these kind of, you know, it's
Yeah.
like obviously it's life and
But if you're not happy with them, if you're
Yeah, just
thinking about going away, then
go
just
for it. Yeah, yeah.
finish them
Exactly.
and get your son away. Genuinely though, do you know what I mean?
It's that again. It's a sacrifice in the short term, obviously, because it's not easy. Like, mate, I said bye to my brother the other day. Don't know when I'm going to see him next,
Yeah,
and it was tough. Like,
yeah,
but I've never felt that feeling before, and I feel like dealing with those emotions is helping me like grow as a person. Do you know, like
you're
Yeah.
doing something
again,
different,
like
aren't you?
developing a new perspective and like understanding like, understanding the meaning of life.
The thing is now though, like with FaceTime and shit, I feel like
it's easier than it's ever been in that.
Yeah, like when my brother went to Denmark, I didn't feel like I obviously missed him, but I was speaking to him every day.
How long were you there for again?
There for a good few months. Like,
It was 6 month loan.
6 months at least, yeah.
Yeah.
But it didn't feel like it was 6 months.
No. That's it. And like it's exciting because then I've got people who are saying like, oh, I'll come out and see you. And it's when I see them, it's going to be completely different.
Be weird,
and
won't
it? But it'll be surreal and it's something to look forward to.
Yeah. I'm going to come out, lad.
You definitely should.
I just need someone to look after the shop.
Innit? Yeah, true.
That's the issue.
Sell it.
Sell the shop.
Sell it.
Sell up. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Soon come.
It's doing really well, is the shop. Really well.
Shop's being fucking busy.
So busy, man.
Yeah.
Last month for like
never been busier.
Record month. And then this month is looking to beat that again. So it's just like, Jesus Christ.
When did I start working? Like March?
Probably so, yeah.
March. That's mad. That's a year.
Yeah,
That's pretty much a year that I've been working in shop. What the hell? So weird.
It's come a long way.
Yeah.
If you'd have stayed, you'd have got a big year's end bonus.
I know. I'd have got 1 year prestige badge. Like promotion.
No, I'm hoping, like genuinely, I'd hope I could offer a full-time job by the time you're ready to come back. Like a well-paid full-time job. Yeah. If you are ever ready to come back. Like Wolf Subs. Yeah, genuinely, like that's one of my goals to be able to fish lingers back from Australia with like,
is the shopper like in the long-term vision, would you say?
Shop?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's just good to have that space that's like a hub for everyone, but at the same time...
It's definitely a hub.
Like when I took it over, I was thinking like retail's dying. So I was thinking like 5 years' time, it's probably not feasible. But as the months go on and the shop just gets busier and busier, it's kind of like, is it really dying? Because people are always going to want to have face-to-face communication.
100%.
And I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
I think it's the niche that the shop is in terms of like the products that we stock. It's like you kind of need that, like you say, you need that face-to-face sometimes just for a bit of like consultation almost, which you won't get. Yeah. And I enjoy it at the minute, but I'm definitely going to revamp the website. Like obviously I had the sub shop website. That's next on the list of like immediate things to do. Yeah. Sorry, Insight Subs, if you're listening. But I suppose that'd be like the competition really, but definitely going to start pushing the online side of stuff more because I mean we've got 3,000 followers on the sub shop. I feel like there's definitely space for us in the market. We get all the products anyway in the shop, so why not sell them online? So that's something that I need to do. It's just a case of redesigning because I don't like the website that we had at the minute. I've literally taken it off the Instagram. So like retail for supplements is definitely something online that I want to do more of. But the shop's going well, so I can't see why I'd start thinking about getting rid of it. That's it. I think you might want to buy it.
Do you want to jump in, bro?
Are you trying to buy it sub shop, bro?
I'd like a gym next door. That's the thing that I'd want to do.
Yeah, bro. If you could get a gym, I feel like that would be
an insane like progression for. Because I feel like it is a natural progression.
It'd be sick, wouldn't it?
Thing is, I feel like the Wolf Subs boys, I feel like many of them would be willing to chip for that.
They would, but it's just like
that would get complicated as fuck.
So complicated
for an agreement, having like.
You think so? Because I don't know. From when I spoke to you about gyms before, you've said that it's difficult to make money from a gym.
I feel it would need to be different to like.
Would it be like like just a fun thing, or like would you be actually like business?
I feel like it would be a fun thing, but it would because it was such a fun thing. It would then turn into money making thing because everyone would be having a good time. It'd be like a hub. Like people would want to just come and chill and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like it would definitely. I think we could do anything in the fitness scene. I feel like we could do anything at the minute.
Definitely. I think just having that confidence as well. knowing that if you put your mind to it, you can just.
We've just got a good team of lads
I had
around
this
us.
conversation with Zane when we went out last weekend.
Yeah.
And Zane comes up to me and he's like, mate, because, I mean, you used to play football and stuff, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I did. Zane used to play rugby. And when you're part of a team like that, you all do have just this like mutual kind of respect and bond with each other.
Yeah.
And with the Wolfsups boys, it's like that, but in a different kind of.
It's a weird dynamic.
Yeah, it's a weird dynamic.
We're all so different as well.
Everyone's so different, but everybody's like connected through this one thing. Just like, you know, kind of like literally pushing it up.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's supporting literally financially, like buying stuff from the shop or wearing the clothes or
coming on the videos, stuff like that. It's like, it's crazy. Like, I mean, us boys here in this room, like, how we've all come together.
Literally, I'd not even spoken to you a month, maybe 6 weeks.
I hadn't either.
A week ago. Yeah, yeah. You're just this mysterious guy.
I think I'd seen you pop up on my TikTok a few times, bro. I thought, what the fuck's this guy doing?
I remember in lockdown when I first saw that you were doing your music stuff.
Right.
Back in lockdown, I was like, mate, that guy who went to my school, like, what the fuck?
I remember seeing it as well.
Yeah,
this is fucking dog shit.
Can't wait to see him fail. And now here we are, man.
It's like, bad, bro.
I
feel like what got us two closer were like, obviously, you editing the Wolfsups videos, but I remember we were sat at Hickory's, which is mad because we did a Hickory's review later. But yeah, we were sat at Hickory's.
Don't say that name.
Bro, and Harry's like, have you ever thought about starting a YouTube channel? And I'm like, nah, not really, bro. He's like, I think you should do it, me.
Yeah.
Obviously, the gym review idea, I don't know whether that was yours or whether it was just something that...
I feel like that was definitely yours because I wouldn't have gone down that.
I'll take that.
What would you have gone down?
I'll take that idea.
Yeah?
I don't know. I doubt it. Could have been.
Yeah. What route would you have gone down?
Could have been Blairski. Yeah.
What were you thinking?
Well, I just visioned, obviously, it been about Wolfsups, like supplements.
Yeah.
Or just like informative.
Obviously, it's not my scene, is it? So
informative stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I just imagined it to be more about the supplements, you know what I mean? But I think the gym route works way better.
Yeah.
Cause it's got way more personality.
It's way more engaging.
Yeah, it's got more personality and it's not secluding those people that like...
And it's still relevant to the business.
A lot of people are into the science behind stuff.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
A lot of people who buy the pre-workouts, mate, they may as well be reading Arabic when they're looking at back of a pre-workout.
I ain't, like, with your I ain't bought it because I fucking know what's in it.
You just know you take it and you feel good.
You trust that you've made something good.
Yeah, like it's Wolfsups.
That was like me when I bought my first tub of pre and you came to my house and you dropped it off. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
I do, actually. I'd never taken it before and I was like, I'll just see what you were doing.
The Hawaiian punch one, the orange one.
Yeah. I was like, see what he's doing, support it, or get it, see what it's about. Didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
And then here we are.
I think even feel like me and you, like going to gym, we'd spoke about pre before. I remember us being like, fuck that, I'd never take that.
Really? Yeah.
Not like yours specifically, but just like pre-workout in general. Like I feel like maybe to people who don't know about it, it's got a bit of a...
It's a huge thing.
Like when you're a new gym goer, you think it... you think it's going to fuck you up and that, but then obviously just
some
from
people
getting to know you...
for it, mate.
Some people live
working at the shop has opened my eyes to so much shit like that.
Mate, it's mad.
Just how... like there's this whole fucking world of supplements that I never had any idea about, and people are literally taking this shit every single day. Like
the scary thing is, I mean, because of that, people are like hooked on pre-workout, taking the maddest stuff, taking it every day, and it's a matter of time before the government and whoever else step in and start regulating fuck out of it. And that's the thing that worries me the most about like what the area I'm in. Obviously, it's one of them, like you can put all your eggs in one basket, but if you look at what's happening in Australia, for example, with the supplement industry, it's pretty scary, man. Because if that comes, the regulating stuff to the point where
like banning ingredients and stuff.
So like companies who are making the stuff are having to go through crazy processes to get it approved, and then that's costing them thousands just to get a new product and keep the products out.
Yeah.
Supplement retailers are getting told they can't sell certain stuff. For
Why
whatever
is that?
reason.
Because they think it's a danger or what?
I suppose, yeah.
I think
Because
are you on about?
I'm just on about supplement
on about the
industry in general.
regulation, yeah.
Regulation, like
So that video that I sent you, they spoke
oh
about
yeah,
that a
they
lot,
did.
didn't they? So
Yeah,
I think the worry is that because there's no barriers to entry really in the market in terms of like having it passed off and signed off as like something
you can do
safe.
anything.
You could have fucking Joe Bloggs mixing shit in his bathtub and just putting it in a tub and labeling it MDMAs in or something. Do you know, like, and then
You could,
selling it on
and you
market.
do have dodgy companies
And
doing
you do,
it. But
yeah, and that's the concern because obviously it is people's.
I feel
health
like no matter,
that is
I just feel like these companies who do that will never get anywhere where it'd be an issue. They just wouldn't get big because the products. If you're mixing your shit up in your bathtub, it's gonna be shite, innit?
And you can always
don't care what you're putting in it.
you can always like. There's always going to be that underground like illegal side of it, if you like, you know, where people are.
Well, the
putting
issue
stuff
is
in that is illegal, and
you regulate it, and then
yeah.
The only guys who can afford to keep up with the regulations are the guys, the massive companies. So then all these smaller companies like myself, like loads of other guys who I know, they go out of business because
they can't
afford to keep up with it, and it's their life at the end of the day. Like,
yeah, like you say, just put all the market power would go to the big companies because.
And then people are innovating, making
because people don't have the capital available to start something. Have it all regulated. Obviously, you'd probably have to pay for it to get regulated, wouldn't you?
100%.
Like send it off and you know
they'd have to come into manufacturers. But the thing is, like, there's that much information on the internet now about supplements. You can go look at studies, say L-citrulline malate or alpha GPC, whatever. You can go read 50 to 100 studies on it if you wanted to, and you can see that it's safe. If there was an ingredient in there that's dodgy or whatever, you shouldn't be taking that shit. Like,
you shouldn't be having it anyway.
People, the issue is people would take it
because, like we were just saying, some people just love to get off the
high of it. Yeah. Well, it's like the product that we've got. I'm not going to say the name of it because it's obviously out in a big time, but and I won't say this guy's name either. But some guy came in the shop today to buy a sample of this new pre-workout that we've got in. This pre-workout's got DMAA in, so it's like an amphetamine.
Yeah.
He bought 2 sachets of it. He's messaged me today saying, "Bro, leave some more of that stuff outside shop." And obviously I'm like, "Bro, sorry, I can't. I've left the shop." And he's like, "Oh, you're gonna go? Are you gonna be there tomorrow? Can you get me some?" Yeah. Like, it's like a fucking drug.
Yeah,
it's people get addicted to it big time.
Absolutely.
But they're the people we make most money off, innit?
I don't feel like Wolf Juice has the.
We're taking.
It's not got the power to get people hooked like that. But So what's next up for the big slugster?
Make big tunes, innit? Just keep going bigger and better.
Yeah.
Enjoy the process.
If everyone on this podcast listening, say this podcast gets 3 million views,
which it will.
Yes.
Eventually.
Say it gets 200.
Further down the line.
Yeah. What's the song you want everyone to listen to right now?
Do you want to at Marky B for unscrewing door handle?
Yeah, still haven't fixed that.
I was crazy when I saw that bit.
Yeah. I heard drill going off and I came in. What the fuck? I went, "What the fuck are you doing? You better not be drilling holes in my wall." And he's like, nah, I won't do that, bro. Just fucking door handles come off, innit?
Why is he unscrewed door handle?
Just that kind of guy, innit? Come in and unscrew your door handle.
He's a funny guy.
Just do it for bants. I rate that. It's quite funny.
It is funny, yeah.
I think more for me, it's just enjoy. If you enjoy the songs, just listen to them, innit? But it's not.
Don't force it.
Yeah, don't force it.
So we'll probably have someone who's like 50-year-old listening to this, like.
But yeah, like,
never heard a house track in their life.
Yeah,
they're going to Sluggy.
They don't know what they're missing out on. Man.
Everyone who's come on the channel has got very talented in some sort of way and got their own sounds. So
you're just appreciative of the variety that you've worked with.
Yeah, it's more just like, I don't know, like my beats and stuff like that. Like, I don't think I'm like the best producer or anything like that. But I'm more proud of like putting that video and the song and everything like that together, and then putting it out for a way that people can enjoy it and listen to it. So that's the proudest thing for me, rather than saying, "Oh, I'm really proud of this one song." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More just like just creating something that people enjoy.
So you're proud of all your tunes?
Yeah.
He's not a proud.
No, I don't know. Like,
we've gone full circle from him saying
he's not a proud guy.
Proud of everything.
I don't know. Proud for me. Like, do you look at Wolfsubs and think I'm so proud of myself?
I'd say I'm proud of.
I'm not knocking you if you are, but I'm just
no,
saying,
I don't say I'm proud of myself.
It is a bit wet.
I like the products, mate. Like, I think the products are the best.
No, I like my songs, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I think proud's a weird one.
Yeah.
I feel like it's easier to be proud of someone else.
I think you're both of you have got very high standards of yourself. Like,
I don't know. I just
do. Like if you weren't if you weren't proud if you weren't proud of what you do, you wouldn't give a fuck about what you do and you'd make shit. But both of you make, you're both doing good things, high quality things in your own area. So
yeah,
like, and you as well, Thomas.
That doesn't mean you have to take pride in what you.
Yeah.
You don't have to say I'm proud of myself, but
well, are you proud of yourself?
If you rephrase it, like you
are you proud of what you built at the Wakefield Podcast Studios?
I'm proud of what we've built at Wakefield Podcast
So
Studios.
you are a proud guy.
Because
I'm proud. I think I'm more proud of this than I am Wolfsubs. Because it's so different from what I normally do.
It's such a contrast.
Like pushing outside of like supplements and fitness and all that stuff.
Yeah,
so.
it's probably I'd say it's definitely like biggest surprise for me that's come from like when I quit my job last year. Yeah.
I wouldn't even know what a roadcaster was like a year ago.
It's like, mate, when I was sat in my bedroom making podcasts and fucking about with that desk that's in there now, pulling desk out of the bedroom, getting a kitchen table, one of the chairs from kitchen table from downstairs, fucking about, setting it all up on my laptop, and then like recording hour-and-a-half podcasts and realising that both his phones had run out of storage.
Yeah.
And now I'm here in this room with all this shit.
Yeah.
Cameras, you boys, like
I think
honestly, like with you've got Wolfsubs and this, you've got Sluggy Beats and this. For me, I've got this.
Yeah.
And it's
I think this is sick, man.
Yeah,
I think you've hit the nail on the head, to be fair, because I feel like this whole, obviously we've got the podcast room and then we've got the recording bit. I think for me, that's the biggest way of looking from where you started to where you've come, because it's like, for me, looking back, I look at me in my bedroom on a desk, nothing else, just a laptop, and then now we're in this full thing where we've got multiple rooms, multiple businesses and professional equipment, and it looks good.
I think it's a beautiful like merger of the whole thing that's going on, like how you've got like almost obviously subs media, if you like, with the YouTube channel and content creation side of things, and it fits perfectly well with what you're doing.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we just found that there's a market for it, and it's a crazy market, really, isn't it? Like,
I just feel like it'll just keep going and all, like with us boys. I feel like we'll just keep doing madder and madder stuff and all keep progressing, and then in like 5 years' time we'll look back and we'll be sat in like a rooftop building with like
100%
20 rooms, and we'll be like, how the fuck did this happen?
I feel like it's just gonna keep growing and growing in terms of like people as well. Like, who's to say that we're not going to be sat 5 years' time and there's fucking 20 of us all doing shit together, you know what I mean? Which
and 20 employees.
Not in a podcast, but you know what I mean? Like, we could be in a building with like 15 other businesses,
we could have.
And we're friends with all of them, you know what I mean?
Think about all the people. Yeah. Not all the people, that's a lot of people. But like, think about the people that you're close with, right? All of us. And how many of them listen to podcasts these days. And then how many of those people that they know that listen to podcasts, and we're the guys who have the podcast studio in Wakefield, and it's
definitely we're onto a winner with it. Like, there'll be I think a big point for us will be when we can justify employing someone, and then we'll have someone working for us, maybe even just editing videos, stuff like that. And then we might have to justify employing someone else to run another side of it. Because when we get really busy, and that's when
That's when I come home.
That's when it'll take off.
You'll be liquidated by that point,
He's
pal.
trying to buy me out, man. Feel it.
You'll be
Surrounding
running
me
fucking
like wolves.
Jay Linger's sups in Australia.
And Melbourne
Mixing it in
podcast studios. Literally just turn the W upside down. I've got logo ready to
You
go.
on the bathtub
You've thought about that too much.
I've literally just realised that. Right,
We all log into Instagram one day and like,
We're all done. It's
booted
been
off
renamed.
Instagram. Yeah.
But the beauty of this is, you know, we've what you laughing at?
A big bathtub full of Linger's juice.
Lingers soaps.
Linger's juice in bathtub.
The guy from Wolf
Fling
Sups.
juice.
Mate, if Wolf Sups ever took off, like, you'd have your own platform, you bet cunt, 'cause you'd be Jay Lings from Wolf Sups. He started his own fucking supplement brand.
Clout chasing, man.
People are like that, Jay
No, I
Lings.
think we've done this now.
Can see ads and
You know,
everything.
like
Wolf Sups on table. You don't want this.
Jay Lings.
get out.
Get juiced.
You and Blaski fucking
I get
half and half.
I get my own version of Blaski. I'll find another Lego head out there. Get into the gym reviews.
Australian Blaski.
Shout out Blaski with square head from High Test.
Oh, God.
Yeah, bro's testosterone's insane.
No, what I was gonna say is like like you were saying, you feel like you've kind of you're fucking
Guy behind camera. He's
Guy-
laughing his head off.
Guy behind counter, fucking
Not
shit.
very professional, bro.
You know, like you boys were saying, like you started the music thing.
Yeah.
You started the supplements thing.
Yeah. Something like
That blink threw me off. And now you feel like you've kind of done it to a degree. Like you
Maybe
know
so.
you can start something and you can get it to a certain point.
Yeah.
And that's like a serious confidence booster.
Mm.
That's what this has been for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you know how like fucking indecisive I was at the time about start like back at the shop studio.
Yeah.
Like just simple stuff like just committing to putting the money down to buying the equipment.
Yeah.
And then now I've put all my fucking bedroom furniture in this place and like, donated all my fucking everything to it. So yeah,
Yeah.
find me asleep on Sluggy's sofa.
Yeah.
You got a
Feel
bag?
like
boys.
we've got like 10 minutes left, so I don't
Feel like
you
that
have
would good.
Instagram questions that you need
Oh,
to
Oh,
shit,
Instagram
yeah.
questions.
What a
We
shout.
might have like one or two.
Have you not been asking yourself them this time?
Yeah, 5 minutes. So
But
fire.
if you do Instagram and you've got a business, ask yourself questions, man.
Yeah. So
It's the key.
There's
bro.
no proof.
We don't have to do the Instagram questions. It was just in case.
Nah, I think we should.
No, I forgot about that, mate. Oh, we've got a few actually. Let's go. Who's the brains? Zane.
Of what?
I presume he means like the Wolf Subs. Obviously me. Tom's just the pretty face, man.
Yeah.
Now Tom is the brains, but
I think I'm
he's
the
leaving, so
I'm the devil's advocate sometimes.
Tom's the best at
what
drawing
do you mean by
shapes.
that? Who's the brains in WPS?
Me.
In WPS?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think it needs much
Nah,
brains,
I do.
does it?
I feel like we all have different
I think
roles.
the brains.
This is just like a creative thing, innit? So it's
Yeah.
not like a...
I think the brains was already like we used the brains to get it started, and then now it's just it was just a flow on it.
Well, we
suppose.
brought two divvies in, didn't we? Just to
Yeah. Brought two Doylams
Do all leg
into
work.
do all like that. Right, next
brought
question.
two Doylams into scare all clients away.
Wolf Pump says Savage pumps in the bedroom. Is this true? Asking for a mate.
Who's asked that?
That's there again.
Oh, is it? Love that.
This is awesome.
No, there is another.
I don't know. Have you done any raw scoops before?
I've not even
Before-
tried the pump, to be honest.
You've not
I can't
tried
lie.
pump before you've
No.
pumped?
I've not tried pump.
You've not
at
tried
all.
pump at all.
No.
You need to try it,
Fuck,
mate.
man.
Sorry,
You know
bro.
when we trained overnight and did
Yeah.
that gym review? That's the first time I've done wolf pump for ages.
Yeah.
And I had the sickest session.
It's crazy. Isn't
Yeah, honestly, like I'm not even just saying that like it was
It is
the
crazy.
sickest session that I've had in a long time.
Yeah, I do need to
Should
try it.
But
It is true, by the way.
yeah, every time. When he's about to go in with Mrs. and he's like, yeah, just
No,
off the bathroom.
absolutely not. Yeah, imagine.
Yeah, love, just have some of this.
The reason I put that on there is because it does work, and obviously it's increasing blood flow to your muscles. Your penis is a muscle. And two, a lot of lads.
So immature, just laughing because he said penis.
Penis, yeah. What else are you going to call it?
I could think of a few names.
Right, anyway.
Snake.
Sausage.
King Cobra.
King Cobra, yeah.
King Cobra, yeah. And a lot of lads struggle with that from juicing and whatever else in the
From doing what?
in the fitness industry. Juicing, steroids.
Yeah, get limp dick.
Yeah, so that's
I'd know.
the reason it's on there. Clip that.
No, fuck.
Right, so we've got another question from Ben. What's your boy's opinion on CrossFit? Would be good to get you down to Wakey CrossFit.
Is that Ben Reed?
Yeah, fair play, Ben. Cheers for the question, mate.
Mate, it's something that I really would like to try, and I've considered doing it when I get to Australia
Yeah,
to start something new, especially like around Christmas time. I was a bit demotivated with my training. Like I wanted to do something different. Changing gyms and going to A-Star definitely got me back motivated.
Yeah.
But CrossFit is definitely something I want to try. But I'm not going to be here to go to Wakey CrossFit, unfortunately.
No.
So
You will be soon.
yeah,
You'll be back. I'd say, yeah, CrossFit's good. I can't see myself ever doing it just because if I was to do a different training style, I'd probably do some sort of combat sport, and I feel like time-wise I wouldn't have time to do.
Would you do
CrossFit.
jiu-jitsu or kickboxing?
Probably do Muay Thai
Muay Thai.
if I wanted to do anything. If I had time and effort to do
I
it,
could see you in ring.
do Muay Thai. What about you, anyway, Harry?
Oh, I don't even know what CrossFit is, mate.
It's like
From what I've seen of it,
you know when you
is
see
it
him
just
doing
looks
snatch and
like
clean.
like
Pull-ups.
unnecessary.
It is very like high impact on your joints and stuff. If you're doing, especially if you, I'm saying this is never doing
Nice
it, but
golf
like the reputation is that it is quite high risk, like injury.
I think if I was really like a fitness guy, but I'm not.
Bro, you go gym every day, bro.
Yeah, but it's more like a.
To
To me, if you're doing CrossFit, it's like more of an achievement thing, innit? Like you're trying to achieve something. I don't know. Whereas
It's more competitive, isn't it?
yeah.
Rather
Whereas
than
like
just training.
whereas gym for me, it's just like a health, like gets me doing something different, just keeps you active.
Yeah, it's like that hour away from you.
Yeah, like I'm working to achieve something, obviously, like to look better and get stronger and stuff like
Get
that.
jacked.
But yeah, get jacked. But
So Harry, you think it's
So-
unnecessary? Cheers.
no, that doesn't sound very good. That does it? I just don't want to do it, basically.
I agree. I don't want to do it, but I have a lot of respect for people who do
Yeah,
it. I think
like,
you've got
I
to be-
don't like
think-
running and stuff like that. Like
They say like you know, like that Matt Fraser,
Yeah.
the winner of the CrossFit Games. This guy's won it like 5 times.
sorry,
You're laughing at
I'm just imagining he's like the only guy doing it.
No, it's big as CrossFit.
Yeah, it's massive. Like if you win the CrossFit Games, like
Yeah.
people say you're the fittest athlete in the world.
Do
But
they?
but obviously, like they can
That's
say
what they
that.
say.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we do CrossFit, but
All right, yeah.
bit of a cult in it
CrossFit's
Why
just
is
a
it
bit of a
called
meme,
CrossFit?
innit?
because you're doing a cross of like different types of fitness. It's like bodybuilding.
Do you do running and that as
calisthenics.
well, or what?
Yeah,
It's
they
just-
do.
It's pretty-
Is
yeah.
it just everything?
Mate, they'll do stuff like run like
It
5K.
looks hard.
Run
do
5K
some
with a 20
pull-ups,
kilo,
do
20
some clean
kilogram
and
vest.
press.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that Zane doing it, but I didn't fully like
Yeah.
understand. But I just thought that looks hard, and I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. It's tough.
Were they only questions?
They're
that we
only
had?
3 we had.
Oh, it's not bad.
Thank
Decent
you,
all round.
Zane.
Yeah, cheers, Zane.
Thanks, Ben.
Propping
And
up the
Ben, and
questions.
Ben.
Yeah.
Could have
Right.
made some up, couldn't we?
Nah,
We've got to
like
be
we said,
authentic.
piss poor preparation from us for this podcast.
Always.
Anyways,
When will this podcast come out? I'll ask Charlie. I don't know.
couple weeks. What's coming out
Probably
tomorrow?
Sunday, actually.
What's out tomorrow?
Bodyworks.
Is it Bodyworks? Oh shit.
So I was just
yeah,
gonna
so that's
say,
gonna be sick.
It's
Next
not. I
weekend.
feel like it's going to come out after, but
I've
obviously
got final question.
all right.
When Lingers is back in a year, we'll do this poddy again. Yeah. How many subscribers do you think Wolf Subs is going to be
good
on?
question.
Wolf subs
Yeah.
in a year.
And if Ling isn't back by then, we'll go to him.
Well, the channel's dead because I'm going.
Yeah, true.
That's a problem.
I'd hope like
We'll have to go on Wolves J Ling's juice.
Linkstagram.
I don't even honestly. I feel like we're gonna run out of content and have to switch it up at some point. Might go into more informative shit, but I'd say 5,000.
I was going to say 5K as well.
5K.
And that's, I suppose, optimistic at the rate we're growing, but rather be optimistic than pessimistic.
You'd hope it starts
When you
like
hit a K,
exponential, yeah.
Starts rolling. 5K, let's say.
Bit more credible at a K.
And you never know, like next month you could literally crack onto something that it's like...
Something weird could happen, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Something big. So
I think there'll be some sick videos coming, like the sampling day. I take it you're gonna take.
we're just gonna keep doing shit like that.
Yeah.
Arnold Fest we'll have this year.
Yeah.
We'll probably do another
Maybe
expo.
Vlog when you go to Callum's fight.
I think you'd be over 10K, me.
Get some sick.
Really?
I think so.
I like that energy.
I like that.
Get some more sick podcast guests as well. Like, it's a shame we couldn't have got some of the guys that we wanted to get on.
Everyone's just so busy, innit?
Yeah, but like
Callum,
now,
we'd love to get in now.
Hey, think about bringing people here now, though. We weren't ready when we were
Yeah.
talking about getting these people in, but now, like, it'll
Be sick.
Yeah.
I was going to ask Gaz to co-host them as well.
Oh yeah,
If you haven't listened to the podcast, Gaz podcast,
we actually.
I feel like you'd enjoy it, me.
I think that'd be sick. Yeah.
Just
You
watch your way.
Everyone I've spoken to about that podcast loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing but positive feedback about that.
It's going to be quite the opposite of this podcast.
Fucking talking about
Talking shit.
Sluggy
drugs
needs to
and
fucking learn how to brush his teeth.
This podcast is if you're going to bed and you want to fall asleep.
yeah, it is.
That's what it's for. So yeah, what I was going to say though is obviously we'll have the shop sampling day. I don't think this podcast will be out in time, but if it won't be out in time, but stay tuned for the video on that because we've got Alpha Neon coming down, Review Bros, Strom maybe, and Gas Mac 10 maybe. They did say they were coming, but it's one of them, innit? Like, you don't know until the day. So that should be a sick day. More gym reviews coming.
Yeah.
Expos, all that shit.
I want to do some Australian gym reviews as well.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
If you've put that out
For the
into the
cause.
open now, you have to do it.
Yeah.
I'd said, like, if you could make a...
Just like an international Wolf Subs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what I was going to say today, actually, like, I wanted to... When you get somewhere settled in Australia, I just want to fly you a load of shit out.
Just to like...
pump and pre.
Yeah. Just do some raw
What if I just sent you hundreds of tubs and you just went and, like...
freelance.
Fucking hell.
Oh, my God. Charlie, bro.
Mate.
Now, if you went to shops in Australia and sold them...
Good one, lad.
Don't do that when we've got a client in, bro.
Yeah, I thought it'd fucking smash that.
Anyways.
Yeah, that'd be good, mate.
I feel like if I sent you, like, a load of tubs and you just went around shops, you could probably sell them, mate.
Go to some gyms. I'm thinking about possibly trying to get some work at a gym as well.
Yeah.
Whatever it may be, just to get a free membership and
Yeah,
leech
definitely.
off that a bit. Save myself some money and earn some money at the same time.
So yeah, man, we're gonna miss you, bro.
Yeah, gonna miss you
Be
boys.
last time on channel, probably.
Probably last time on channel in this country. If I do some gym reviews when I'm there, that'd be
Sad.
good.
It's a sad time, bro.
It's probably the last time I'm going to see you boys as well before I go.
Right, it's making it sound like I'm never going to see you.
I know.
It's emotional.
That's the
man.
thing. Like, obviously, I'm. It's just the in person thing, innit? Like,
It is
it's the last time
emotional.
I'm going to
Yeah.
see you in person before I go. But no, it's been a pleasure.
It's been a ride.
It's been a ride. Been a wild
Check
ride.
my own lingers.
Be funny if we end up going to Australia in like 3 months or something.
You are.
If we end up going to Australia in like 3 months and seeing
If
him.
something proper bad happens, I have to come home in like 3 weeks. Fuck, you know.
Run
No,
out
I'm
of
not even
money.
putting that out in the open. Nah.
So yeah, it's been good, man.
Yeah.
If you've listened to this podcast on YouTube, drop us a like, subscribe, obviously.
Shout out the ones who made it all the way to the end.
Yeah, if you made it this far, drop us a comment.
You deserve an award of some sort, but
Yeah, I know
I don't have
Richard
the
will
creative
edit
juices
this.
right now to figure what that could be.
Yeah. So yeah, if you enjoyed the podcast, drop it a like. Obviously, share the podcast. And thank you for listening.
And buy Wolf Sups as well.
And listen to Sluggy Beats.
Yeah. Check out Sluggy's channel. Up and coming YouTuber. Right. Close it.
I think that were the close.
That was the close.
Yeah, let's close it.
Cut.